Hey, good morning. It's Huntington's disease Todd. Today I'm talking about why am I so excited about AMT-130 and all the Huntington's disease research. I've been giving it a lot of thought since I posted this last week, and we've been doing getting all this news coming out about research and about what's going on. I just wanted to put a little bit of I don't know, my feeling towards all of the excitement with AMT-130. Also, today is my birthday. Thank you very much. I've been saying for the last several months that I was 64, and today it's official. I'm 64 today. So a lot of stuff's been going on. I'm doing a video today, Wednesday, because I might not be able to get one until next Monday. I'm going out of town. So today, something that actually slows down the progress of Huntington's. That's point A, about the fact that this is talking about the AMT-130 in the news. It actually slows down the progress. Understanding of our DNA, RNA, and the proteins, that's something that I had the opportunity to talk a little bit about yesterday with HD Genetics. Also, back 12 years ago, there was nothing like this. I mean, when I first got diagnosed, they had a few things in the pipeline that they might have been talking about, but nothing like this. And then finally, today, with all the new research, it just opens a whole new door. So that's kind of the 4 points. Get those out of the way. Try to start this whole process. Don't forget to go to my page and subscribe. Also, I want to get this out right up front. I am on TikTok now, and I don't know what all that means or entails, but anybody on here that is on TikTok, and if you can, go follow me on TikTok. The reason being, and it's just Huntington's disease Todd. That's my name on TikTok as well. I'm trying to get a following there so I can actually do some live talks on that platform. After you get so many subscribers, they will allow you to do live feeds. I know they offer live feed on YouTube, but YouTube turns it into an official video, makes it more hassle for me to figure it all out. If I do a live feed, ultimately on TikTok, I think I'll be able to just like have a video, talk to people, not have a video, but just have a conversation on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok or if you know someone, get them to go and like Huntington's disease Todd there. So I've had very good reviews for the post that I did about the news that AMT-130 has been approved for the FDA to go like move ahead a little bit. But I wanted to also temper it with a little bit of just facts of life, okay? As I said, today I'm turning 64. It's my birthday. I'm not here to think that maybe there's going to be some giant cure for me about this disease, but I also always think about the future, our generations ahead, the families ahead, the people that are coming. This disease, if it could be knocked out, slowed down, whatever, given a punch, I think that I would be happy with that. So sometimes my excitement can be, I would love something that would help me and slow my brain deterioration down a little bit. I did have a little bit of a conversation yesterday with HD Genetics, the gentleman from BJ is his name, from the Facebook that I told you about. So this is AMT-130 is something that actually slows down the progress of HD. They've been through the clinical trials. They've been through 2 phases, and they're going now, have been like kind of told that they can go ahead and move forward with the third trial. The reason all this is important is because they hit a roadblock. I didn't talk a lot about it because during that roadblock period, I was very discouraged. And I thought it was just another one of those things in the speed bumps of life that was going to take us, so long to get figured out. They've kind of figured that out now. So it says right here, Uniquare plans to ask the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, and this was just an article from a couple days ago, for accelerated approval of their AMT-130 to treat Huntington's disease. They're going for that in the next few months, after the agency dropped its request for new clinical trials. So FDA is willing to accept the trials that have been done. So slowing down Huntington's disease is a major breakthrough, because anything that had happened in the past was always about just making it a little bit more, what do you call it? It was just a little bit more, well, every time they had anything come out, it would always get turned down, is basically how it happened. So that's how that started. Understanding our DNA, RNA, the proteins, all of that has gotten better, and all of that is going to make, moving ahead with this drug better and easier for all of us. Also, the AI that's involved now, all of this stuff was foreign language. If you would have told anybody all of this back in the day, 12 years ago, they wouldn't have really known what you were talking about. So I'm excited because there's something here to be excited about. I am not, I don't think I'm overexcited either, because even the facts and things that are being brought out about this Unicure and their AMT-130 is all good stuff that could be celebrated. Yes, getting it will be difficult. It's going to be expensive. All those things will work themselves out in the future. I have no doubt about that. Right now, over the next few years, this could develop rather quickly. Also, there's a lot more agencies and people getting involved with Huntington's disease research. Like I said the other day, this is becoming like a big deal in the community out there. Now, I've been involved with Huntington's for 12 years. Back when I first got involved, there may have been 3 or 4 things that they could even talk about. Every time they tried to get to the next level, they ended up getting knocked down because of, some kind of, it would take and do harm to the DNA of Huntington's. Huntington's has a good purpose in our life, the Huntington's gene. That DNA, we all have it, and it all serves a purpose. Like I say, it produces melatonin. It produces us to be able to have, a more normal, regulated life. When it gets out of whack, it can cause us to be and have trouble with all the things that, normally you wouldn't. So through all of this, I'm just here to say, when I first found out that I had Huntington's a long time ago, there was not any kind of hope like this. Now, too, with the new advancements in the DNA, the RNA, proteins, understanding all those molecules and how all those things work and go together, there's no reason why there's chances are they'll develop drugs that'll help in other ways. They're not just going to be working on AMT-130. We know that there's been hundreds of millions of dollars that have been put into different research funds for understanding the brain better, understanding this kind of disease better. Huntington's disease, neurodegenerative disease, the brain diseases that are out there are becoming more and more, they're becoming more in vogue. And I think because they found out they can manipulate around things a little bit with the RNA of our DNA structure, that they can help find a cure for it. So 12 years ago, it was all closed doors, I'm just telling you. I was discouraged when I found out I had Huntington's disease because I just didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. I truly see light now at the end of that tunnel, because we're getting into a place where Huntington's disease is no longer an untalked about, ununderstood, and not known disease. So people are out there talking about Huntington's. Also, so the final thing here, today, with all of the new research, all the financial things that are going on, all the things that are happening in this world of research, Huntington's disease it's going to start opening doors. There's no doubt in my mind. Good things breed good things. With Huntington's disease right now, there's a lot of good things happening. There's a lot of positive energy. I know that I just found out, and I didn't even know it, that the Huntington's Disease Society of America is having a convention right now in Phoenix. I learned about that yesterday on TikTok. Maybe I should have known that. I don't usually go to those kind of things. Maybe in the future I can. Right now, putting these videos out is about, my contribution to the whole process of this. Look, I'm here to say Huntington's disease is a difficult thing, and there's never been a doubt about that. But it's also something that a lot of people now are looking at, trying to figure out, trying to see what they can do. making headway. So, as we get through today's video, this is going to be my midweek video. I'm going to try to start talking a little bit more about different drugs and research. I get a ton of research that comes across. I need to just kind of like dive into it a little bit. We're going to be gone for a few days, so I might not make a video on Saturday or Sunday. I may do it next week, Monday or Tuesday. I'm just saying all that to say, let's keep up the good fight. But there's reason to be excited about AMT-130. So don't find out that don't hang your head on the negatives. We got to find out what we can about the positives of this. I think the positives right now that are associated with Huntington's disease are on a chart of 100. 1 to 100, they're up there in the 100 range. Back when I was in the beginning stages of this, they were down there on the 1 range. So remember, I'm on TikTok. For whatever it's worth, if you go there and you become a follower of me, then maybe I can get to do some live feeds on that platform. I'm doing everything I can over there to get some followers. I'm posting a couple videos there. You can go check them out. So anyway, this is Huntington's disease Todd. I am on YouTube. You can come check me out here. You can check me out on TikTok. You can check me out on Facebook. You can check me out on Instagram. I don't even know exactly how I ever got involved in all those things, but I am. So look, have a good day, and remember, this is the best time in our lifetime to be involved with Huntington's disease. I truly believe that, and I'm not just shooting smoke. So come to Huntington's disease Todd. Come to my page and subscribe, and have a good day.